Hey, what's up, guys? This is Q&A Answers Part 1, and I got quite a few questions here, so hopefully this will be a pretty good time. First question, what do you think about these kids and kids' response to viral videos? To be honest, I had no idea what this even was, and I had to look it up, and I watched about 40 seconds of one of the videos. What do I think about the kids in them? I think that they're just kids as far as the videos go. Not really the type of videos that I am interested in anymore. Maybe a few years ago I would have watched them, but as far as video quality, I'm not too into that type of video. But the kids in them I think are just normal kids and shouldn't be judged any other way than that. How much wood could a woodchuck fuck if a woodchuck could fuck wood? I'm gonna say probably around one face cord. Um, Woodchucks don't necessarily have the greatest stamina of all animals in the animal kingdom, so I think they'd probably get worn out pretty quickly. But I'd say, yeah, probably about one face cord. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not have a girlfriend. What are you doing in school? Are you involved with any sports or video clubs or whatever? Are you doing well? Any classes suck or stand out as great? What takes up the most of your time these days? What am I doing in school? I am going to school to study film, and as of right now, I'm not really involved in any sport or video clubs, but I plan to join some video clubs and things like that next year. Am I doing well? Yes, I'm doing great. I just got done with school, so I'm trying to enjoy the start of my summer. It's raining right now, but it feels good just to have nothing to do and just be able to relax. As far as any of my classes that stood out or sucked, I basically liked all my classes. And to anybody watching that is in college or planning to go to a university soon, I'd say it's really important to take a good variety of classes that have interest to you. I feel like this is the best way to expand your knowledge and just learn about a variety of topics. As far as classes that really stood out to me, one of the English classes I took this past year stood out because my professor was like this guy from Great Britain, and he was just a few years older than me. He was a grad student, but this guy could talk about any subject with a wealth of knowledge, and it made me realize how important it is to educate yourself and have knowledge about different subjects and be able to talk about different subjects on an intellectual level. Um, because there's so much information available in this world, and I feel as if there are a lot of people who do not take advantage of this information. I mean, we have this thing called the internet where you can look up anything you want, and there's just so much information, and it's important to use this information and educate yourself and be knowledgeable about topics so you can talk about different things and talk about different subject matter in a intellectual way. Do I have a license and what do I drive? I do have a license, but as of right now, I don't really have a car, and I'm driving my grandfather's Jeep Grand Cherokee at the moment. Can you speak German or any other language? I can't speak German, no, but I do speak Spanish. I took Spanish throughout high school and at university, and I wouldn't say I'm fluent as far as speaking Spanish goes, but I can read and write Spanish pretty well. So anybody that is a Spanish-speaking subscriber out there, if you send me a message in Spanish and ask me to reply in Spanish, I can try my best, but I am nowhere near fluent yet. But I hope to become fluent in Spanish. If there was one thing in your life that you could change, what would it be? Um, hmm. If you would have asked me this question a few years ago, there probably would have been a whole list of things that I want to change. But at this point in my life, I'd say that there really is nothing I'd want to change. Everything that I used to maybe want to change about myself is something that has helped to make me the person I am today. And I think that that is more important than actually having any change. I feel like we live in a society and culture where everybody is pressured to change themselves to fit this stereotypical type of personality and persona. And I think that that's really not important at all. I think that people need to realize that individuality is really important. You should do things that you want to do and be the person that you want to be. And you shouldn't really worry about what other people think about you, because when you are yourself, you will attract people who are attracted to you for you, and you will find people that are genuinely good people who want to be around you for who you are. And I think that this is the most important thing in life, really, is to have these people around you that are good people and like you and accept you for the person that you are. And I think that by doing this, you will live a much better life and fulfill your desires in a greater way than by changing things about yourself. How come you don't upload as much as you used to? Well, these past few months I've been at school, and at school I didn't really have the time or space to make content that I thought was of a quality that would be acceptable for YouTube, and so I decided that I would take a few months off and not make any videos. But now that I'm done with school, I have this entire summer to look forward to, and I plan on making a ton of videos this summer. I actually just ordered some new equipment with money that I actually made on YouTube, and it's going to be great. I can't wait. I ordered a new camera and some other stuff. So once that comes in, definitely you're going to see a lot more videos, and I never plan on stopping this, and hopefully I can continue making videos throughout the school year next year, because I don't really ever want to take a break again. What's your major in school? What are your plans after you graduate? I'm majoring in film studies, and as of right now I don't really have any solid plans for after I graduate. Obviously going to be looking for a job of some type. Hopefully I can continue making videos here on the internet once I graduate. And like I said, I'm going to try and continue to produce videos throughout school for the next 3 years. But as of right now, I don't really have any plans for after I graduate. Best places to go for spring break. I don't really have any place that is necessarily better than any other place. When I go on spring break, I just like to be someplace where I can relax, possibly get in the sunshine if I've been in the cold Michigan winters. But yeah, there's no place that really stands out as the best place to go. I just say someplace that is warm and someplace where I can relax. How long have I been longboarding? 3 or 4 years. If you could trade places with anyone for a day, who would it be? That's a tough question. And again, this is another thing where I feel like this is a question that really has no good answer, because I don't want to trade places with anybody necessarily. I want to live my life for what it is. And I feel like having desires to trade places with someone else is kind of selling yourself short, because you should want to be you. You should want to do things that you want to do. And if you don't allow yourself to do these, you're kind of selling yourself short. And so you shouldn't want to be someone else. You should want to be you and make your own experiences unique and make them have meaning to yourself. How old am I? I am 18 years old right now. Well, that concludes this Q&A video. I enjoyed doing this, and I'm hoping to be able to maybe do a Q&A every couple of weeks throughout the summer, and hopefully continuing on for as long as I'm making videos here. I feel like it's a great way for me to connect with the audience, and hopefully eventually we can get into more intellectually stimulating questions, and probably these videos will get longer and longer as this goes on. So if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments, and be on the lookout for more Q&A videos in the future. Other than that, I will see you guys later, and be prepared for more videos this summer.